Hey! How you doing, everybody? My name is Cherryboy, and welcome back once again to Sakura Succubus 2, everybody! We're back once again to the SUCCulent game, everybody! And before we get back into it, I just want to say, surprise! Look at this, everybody! A very unexpected surprise! Yes, the room has gotten a cleanup/upgrade thingamaling! But it was not done by me, no. It was a surprise. When I woke up this morning, I had found that my parents had cleaned my room! Yes! They did. They set up all my acoustic foam finally that I've been meaning to eventually get to it, but they did it for me. And kind of didn't buy enough foam, so you know. But it's all good, and they did clean up the recording room, so thank you so much, Mom and Pop. You guys are the greatest. Yeah. Alright, now everybody, right back into the game. Here we go. Despite Cosmos' warning, the rest of my days passes without event. I don't see HIFUMI for the whole evening. If HIFUMI does want to make me her slave, she sure is playing the long game. Ah yes, I better pick it up, HIFUMI. We don't have all day. We don't have the whole visual novel length. Does she really want that, though? It seems out of character coming from such a mild-mannered woman. I can't imagine HIFUMI playing the role of a dominatrix. That role is far better suited for Marina. Ah yes. Well, whether HIFUMI has a dark side or not, it seems my time with this Ryokan will be more interesting than I anticipated. Ah yes. Also guys, check it out. I found the Sakura thing, and the Succubus, Sakura Succubus! Alright, the following day passes quite like the previous one. I'm roused by the smell of HIFUMI's wonderful cooking, and eat a delicious breakfast prepared by her hands! Then I go for a walk, not in the Ryokan's garden this time, but in the sprawling countryside around it. Ah yes, the forest! Look at the CG, everybody! Yes, walk along the mountain path in the forest! I take photographs at my leisure, using my phone and idle away the hours among the embrace of nature. Oh yeah, and today's manga is Monster Girl Encyclopedia, Volume 1. Getting out of the city sure is relaxing. The air is nice and clean, and the sky is so blue. The weather's been great throughout my stay. I only hope it holds up. In a few days, I'll have to go back to Tokyo. I doubt I'll see HIFUMI again after that. If she does want to make me her, she'll have to make a... If she does want to make me her, she'll have to make a start on nefarious plans. But I can't see that happening anytime soon. Are you and Cosmos paranoid? Being the youngest of their succubus clan, it makes sense that they'd feel threatened by an older, beautiful, more experienced succubus. I guess they don't know HIFUMI as well as they know Marina, so they're on their guard. Marina for her part seems pretty close to HIFUMI. She didn't make any unpleasant insinuations about her character. It really is a mystery! Oh, such a mysterious mystery! Indeed it is. Now what? Okay, just daytime. Or nighttime. That night, I decided to go for a dip in the hot springs. The water of the springs is nothing short of luxurious, and I'm sure it'll help me clear my mind. I'm on my way to the changing rooms, my wooden sandals clacking against the tatami mat hallway. That's what they sound like. When I arrive, I strip off my clothes and wrap a towel about my waist. Then I set off for the private mixed-gender hot spring the Marina booked for us. This hot spring is a secluded one, located a brief walk away from the male and female baths. It's a pleasant spot. The spring's lined with damp rocks, the air thick with steam. Thick! The water itself is clear and crystalline. I can see the moon reflected in the surface and all the stars. A cool breeze tugs at the thin towel, and I shiver. Alright, that's enough admiring the scenery. If I don't step into the water, I'll catch a cold! I reach for the towel around my waist, ready to relinquish it when... Oh my, I thought I would be alone out here. Who is this? A tinkling bell-like voice makes me grip my towel even tighter about me! There's somebody else in this spring. Judging by their tone of voice, it's a woman. HIFUMI? Who is it? Their voice does sound familiar, but I'm in such a panic state I can't think of who it might be. I'm a man at night, intruding upon a young woman, and we're all alone. This is a sexual harassment charge of the making! I could say it's an accident, but who would believe me? I'm in hot water here. Though not literally, not yet. I'm sorry! I bow deeply, not that a mysterious woman can see me, and clutch my towel a bit tighter. If it was Hayu, Cosmos, or Marine in the hot springs, I wouldn't care less about my nakedness, but I don't want to strip off in front of a complete stranger. I should probably get going fast before I get accused of any suspect. But I'm not the one at fault here. This is the private hot spring. Marina booked it specifically for the four of us. There shouldn't be anybody else here. Who is the mysterious person bathing in the springs? It's HIFUMI, right? If only the steam wasn't so thick, I might be able to see them better. As it is, all I can make out is the vague outline. I can see the curves of a smooth back, white as porcelain, and long black tresses. Could it be?
That voice was apologized just now. I believe it belongs to a man. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, this is quite the conundrum. Has a brigand come to steal my virtue? That would be quite unfortunate. Please, I beg of you, if you wish to have your way with me, do so quickly, and do not prolong the torturous process.
Now what's this person babbling about? I mean, no, you've got the wrong idea. I haven't come to take advantage of you or anything. I don't even know who you are. I thought this bag would be empty, I swear. This is all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding?
The woman blinks through the fog at me, which I can somehow see.
So you do not wish to embrace me?
No, that's the last thing I want! I'm not a criminal!
Oh, I see. Now that is a pity.
How is it a pity? Shouldn't you be relieved? You were crying about your chastity just now!
But of course, women must be not modest about these kinds of things. It wouldn't do to cry, "Take me, please," to the first intruder that comes along. But engaging in a tryst beneath the light of the moon with a mysterious assailant does sound somewhat romantic. Ah, yes. It's like something from a novel.
A heavy sigh. Whew. Wait, that's her.
Woe is me. I'm so disappointed. I went to all the effort of coming here to this private hot spring where nobody might overhear our moans of passion.
So she does know she's intruding! Was this calculated from the very beginning?
Yet you do not even wish to take advantage of the situation. What sort of man are you?
1 second.
But engaging in a tryst beneath the light of the moon with the mysterious assailant does sound somewhat romantic. Ah, yes.
Sorry. Back to the game. Yes.
Am I not attractive enough to light the tinder of desire within your breast?
I can't really say it's so steamy I can't see your face.
And I cannot see yours. Step forth, please, so that I may see you more clearly. I want to know with what gentleman I am conversing. Who would turn me down?
I really don't think that's a good idea. I turn ready to leave, but then a cool gust of wind blows. It shakes the leaves on the trees and the apparently short towel that's wound about my waist. Around my waist, it parts the worst of the steam too. Now I can finally see! The woman sitting in the hot spring is none other than... Ah! The waifu HIFUMI, everybody! Ah, yes, the moon, yes, everybody, very nice. Yes, the back, the smooth back, the booty, the boobies, yeah. Oh, it's the long black hair, the purple violet eyes. Lilac, whatever. Let's go. HIFUMI!
My.
HIFUMI smiles. She didn't seem at all embarrassed about her earlier utterances, yeah. And neither does she seem that surprised to see me. Did she know I was here all along? I'm starting to wonder. Hey, HIFUMI, were you teasing me?
No, whatever gave you that idea? You're one of my dear fans. I am very appreciative towards you. I would never dream of making you feel uncomfortable.
Or so she says, but her smile doesn't waver. Maybe Cosmos and I, you were right about her after all. She's in the demure, elegant lady I thought she was. Right, well, I glance away from HIFUMI awkwardly. It's hard to meet my idol in the eye when she's wearing nothing more than a towel. I should probably go now. I don't want to bother you.
Oh no, don't leave. Though we are sharing the same lodgings at the present, I've been so busy attending to chores I haven't had the chance to speak to you all day. That you found me quite by chance, I might add, must be fate's way of saying we ought not to be parted. Would you care to sit with me and dip your feet in the warm water? It should help alleviate the cold of this bleak night.
Jeez, HIFUMI's style of talking is so fancy. She sounds like she's come from a different era. Her Japanese is very refined and polite. I could get swept up in the melodic cadences of her voice. Her offer certainly sounds tempting. I came to the hot spring so I could relax in the water, but will I really be able to relax with HIFUMI by my side? Besides, something about HIFUMI's words doesn't sit quite right with me. You said our meeting was by chance.
What else could it be other than the whims of fate? This is proof that we are simply meant to be together.
Yeah, right. Sakura might have inserted themselves into my once ordinary existence, but I still don't believe in fate. It's too vague and unscientific. Didn't you just say that you came to this private hot spring on purpose?
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did! You know you did! You said you came here on purpose so that nobody could hear our, well... You should have known when you came here that this wasn't the regular hot women's hot spring! You weren't hoping to run into me, were you?
Now that is quite the accusation. What would you do if I answered your allegation in the positive? Would you be disappointed in me, Hiroki? Would you think me helplessly wicked? Would you even stop being my fan?
What? No, of course not!
But you sound so serious. You make me feel as though I've done something wrong.
Technically, you did do something wrong. You trespassed in these private springs which Marina booked for us. But I wouldn't hold it against you. I just want to know the truth. Tell me the truth, lady! I can't handle the truth! Did you really come here to meet me?
My, you are a sharp one, aren't you?
Hifumi laughed softly.
Yes, that is right. I knew full well that this hot spring was a private one. I am trespassing, I'll admit, but I did so only because I wish to see your face once more. It feels like it has been so long since we last spoke. I missed you.
You missed me? Me? Nani? Timing.
Yes, indeed.
Now that's hard to parse. I can't imagine the famous actress Yamamoto Hifumi missing me. It's insane that she went out of her way to. It's insane that she went out of her way to speak to me. I never thought she'd stoop to such underhanded methods. She seems like such a well-mannered woman. But maybe I and Cosmos were right about her. She's more devious than she looks. I'm flattered, but why would you miss me? I'm nothing special.
Tut 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 tut.
Hifumi wags one finger in my direction.
You may admonish me for lying, Hiroki, but that does not give you carte blanche to do so yourself.
What do you mean?
I mean that you are not being entirely truthful either. You say you are not special, but that is untrue. It is a blatant it is a blatant falsehood. If you were not special, Marina would have not taken such an interest in you, nor Cosmos, nor Ayu. This fact alone has made me very curious about you. My sisters are awfully picky when it comes to men. It's rare that they are all in agreement on anything.
I can believe that. Ayu and Cosmos are always at one another's throats. It often falls upon Marina to act as her educator. They're all succubi, but in terms of taste and personalities, they're quite dissimilar.
They all seem to love you, though. Ayu and Cosmos are particularly smitten. The way they fought over your affection the night prior was quite the sight. I was surprised, but also impressed. Happy, too. I was pleased for Cosmos. She's always been so awkward. I fear she would never find a suitable partner. Ayu, too, can be quite difficult. She's bad at admitting her true feelings, and she frightens people away. I've never seen her care for anybody quite so brazenly before. I felt like a proud big sister. I'm so glad my naughty younger siblings have grown up and discovered what love is, I thought to myself. But it made me want to know more about you, too. If Ayu and Cosmos adore you, then you must be special. I had hoped we could speak more so that I might discern just how special you are.
I see. I can understand Hifumi's interest at least, but now I'm beginning to wonder if I'll disappoint her. Oh, tell Hifumi that she shouldn't get her hopes up. Tell Hifumi you like to talk to her. We're gonna save! Everybody, don't get your hopes up, lady. Well, don't get your hopes up. I'm just an average guy. I'm just the average guy. Ayu and Cosmos only took an interest in me because Marina did. And Marina only likes me because of my smell. Hell yes. My musk.
Yes, your smell.
Hifumi's eyes soften.
I have not had the pleasure of conversing with you for as long as they have, but even I have noticed your particular aroma. Oh yeah. It came to me on a gust of a breeze during our first encounter.
That's it.
And I've been unable to think of little else ever since. You do smell wonderful, Hiroki. You are even more fragrant than a fair lilac.
Thanks. Since I'm a guy, I'm not used to being compared to flowers. It's not very manly. You know, can it be compared to dirt or something? Or like a strong sand pile. But I guess I'll take it. There's something else I'm curious about, though. If you wanted to talk to me so badly, why didn't you approach me earlier? Wouldn't that have been easier than waiting in this hot spring, hoping I'd come along? There's no guarantee I would have come here tonight.
I suppose not, but I thought this my best option. I truly have been busy working at this ryokan. I have little free time during the days to spare. Not that I mind much. I enjoy good, honest work, and I particularly like employing my hands. Cooking and cleaning make me happy. I don't have much time to spare you. Intriguing though I find you.
Then isn't that all the more reason to speak to me directly?
But directness is far too harsh. It would remove the romance from our encounters. For true understanding to blossom, it must be done by chance, beneath the light of the moon. That is how all love stories start.
In movies, maybe, and visual novels.
But movies are all I know. I've been an actress for over a decade, and I know how tales between men and women should unfold. Women who are too forward are considered unladylike. If I want to maintain my appeal, I cannot afford to chase you down. All of my time spent among you humans has taught me that women should be meek, shy, and graceful. I have attempted to cultivate that image as best I can. A lady cannot be seen to look desperate. It simply does not do.
So that's why you wanted our meeting to look like an accident. I see.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you have grasped it so simply, Hiro.
CG! The towel dropped!
Yes, indeed. I'm glad you have grasped it so simply, Hiroki.
Hifumi smile is light and refreshing, but it does little to ease my headache. What a what a convoluted way of going about things! I think Hifumi's idea of how women should act is a bit dated. Men might have preferred shy passive flowers in the past, but it's the 20th century now! Girls like Cosmos who post half-naked photos of themselves online are all the rage, not to mention bubbly idols like IU. In the future, could you come to me directly when you want to talk? It'd make things a lot easier.
You would prefer that? I fear that would ruin some of my charm. But if that is what you like, I shall do my best.
Right, thanks, Tommy. I'm glad this has been more or less cleared up, but speaking of being meek and shy, you weren't exactly mild when I first stumbled upon you. You practically begged me to ravish you!
I did.
You know you did!
Now that is funny.
Hifumi presses a finger against her lower lip.
I'm sorry, but I can't quite recall saying anything of the sort.
Sure you can't. I heave a sigh. Hifumi can't be as modest as she makes out. If she was, she wouldn't be conversing to me by a hot spring of all places. This woman is full of contradictions! Her true nature might even be harder to grasp than Ayu's! At least Ayu's just tsundere. That's a simple trope I can understand. But what about Hifumi, though? Is she trying to mess with my head on purpose? Well, whatever. If you really can't remember what you said like 5 seconds ago, which I very much doubt, then I guess I'll let it slide.
Oh, are you going to drop the subject just like that?
Isn't that what you want?
I had hoped you might probe a little deeper, yes.
Something about the word probe makes my face flush. It comes loaded with a lot of connotations.
I try to appear graceful and dignified, as a proper lady should. But I am not a normal woman. My father was a Japanese man, but my mother was a succubus. Like the rest of my sisters, I too pray on the door of humans. That is what I really am. I act during my movies, yes, but I am always acting during my day-to-day life among you humans too. My fans want me to be a meek, mild, submissive beauty. I do my best to appease them, but it can get stifling. Sometimes I need to let off steam. Now we are in the mountains. There's nobody else around. It's just me and you. So why don't you answer my expectations? Won't you come to the springs with me? I can warm you up.
Hifumi's violet eyes flash like flames, CG!
Think of it as a reward for being such a loyal fan of mine. I want to get to know you better, Hiroki. I want to get to know you like my sisters have. Can I not? Is it no good? Are you not interested?
No, that's not it! That's not it at all! I'm so your fan of me! I'm a huge fan! I love you!
Well, that is a relief. I was beginning to worry. But if you're my fan, why do you hesitate? Won't you come a little closer?
I would love to follow Hifumi, but Ayu and Cosmos' warnings still ring in my ears. They said that she would make me her slave. Just how true is that statement? Is Hifumi really dangerous? I don't know, but part of me worries if I step into the water after her, my life will change for good. It's as I stand on the edge of the hot spring pond. It's as I stand on the edge of the hot spring pondering that I hear it. It's a loud, angry cry, and then the slapping of feet. Somebody's coming closer. Why, you! Get away from my producer! Just answer, you harlot!
Oh my, oh my, oh my, my.
Yeah! Hifumi squeals cutely, her indigo eyes widening as a force of nature descends upon her. Said force of nature comes in the form of a young 20-something-year-old woman, resplendent with slender limbs, orange twin tails, and a fearsome scowl. Of course, it's none other than...
Ayu?
Oh, yeah, I know, okay. We gotta go back! Back in time, everybody! Back in time! Okay, that was it. Still Hifumi like to talk to her more, too. Well, that works out well. I'd like to talk to you more, too.
You would?
Of course, I am a fan of yours, remember? I'm honored you go out of your way to speak to me, but I am curious about something. You want to talk to me okay, yeah, so then I don't know what the right option is. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, back to the game, everybody. Yeah. Back to the game. Nigga. Alright. Is that your statement? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Alright, here we go. Why, you! Get away from my producer! It's insane, you harlot!
Oh my.
Hifumi squeals cutely, her indigo eyes widening as the force of nature descends upon her. Said the force of nature comes in the form of a young 20-something-year-old woman, resplendent with slender limbs, orange twin tails, and a fearsome scowl. Of course, it's none other than CG.
Ayu?
Hifumi blinks at Ayu cutely, one hand pressed against her cheek. She looks stunned as well as she might. Say to everybody in the back. Yep, get you that, yep. Those aren't really twin tails, they're more like twin buns. Ayu's back is turned to me, but I can see her face in profile, and I can make out some of her expression. Her eyes are narrowed, her brow furrowed. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that she looks pissed. Supremely pissed, in fact. Here's a random aside for you. When I was back in elementary school, we studied volcanoes. Our teacher even let us make our own volcanoes with paper mache and baking soda and vinegar. When the vinegar was added to the baking soda, the chemical concoction bubbled up and erupted explosively over the sides of the DIY volcano. Why am I bringing this up now, you might ask? Well, it reminds me of those volcanoes. She might have blown a gasket. She must have blown a gasket. How come one small, skinny woman contains so much hate and rage within her body? It shouldn't be possible. Scientists all over the world are baffled.
Hey, Ayu. Hey, Ayu. I'm glad to see you too, but this is quite sudden. Why are you glaring at me like that? You're making me feel like You're making me feel as though I have done something wrong.
You have done something wrong, you're a two-faced witch! You have done something wrong, you're a two-faced witch!
Oh my.
Hifumi purses her lips together.
Are you not aware that I am your elder? You should have some respect, as you do to Marina.
And whoever said I respected her! Pah!
Ayu spits in the hot spring. I'm sure that's not hygienic, but I don't bring it up. There's more important matters at hand. Topic. Such as the teensy tiny fact that Ayu looks like she's going to murder Hifumi!
I don't respect Marina, but I respect you even less! You might be older than me, but that doesn't make you might be older than me, but that doesn't mean you're smarter! And it certainly doesn't mean you're a better person! How could you do something so awful? How could you?!
Forgive me for my ignorance, but I'm not sure what it is exactly that you're accusing me of. Would you mind explaining to me simply so that I might understand?
You know precisely what you're doing! Don't play that with me! You're trying to seduce Hiroki after I told you not to! How dare you try and steal my producer out from under my nose! You might be a bit older than me, but that doesn't give you a right to take everything I hold dear like it belongs to you, damn it!
Ayu, please. I think you might have misunderstood. I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah!
Hifumi squeaks. Around flashbang her cheeks as Hifumi grabs hold of her. Hifumi pulls him out. Can't see she. Oh, I gotta touch that. Oh my god. Yeah, she's grabbing nothing. She's just doing like a claw pose. That's what's up.
You evil harlot! I'll have to teach you a lesson!
No, Ayu, please don't touch me there. My chest is very sensitive.
How sensitive can you be? You're like 90% fat anyway!
Fat? I am not.
Yes, you are. Your chest is huge. It's stupidly huge. No refined lady possesses a bosom like this. No refined lady needs a bosom like this.
I can't help how big my chest. I can't help
Sorry.
I can't help how big my chests are. I really have no say in the matter. My body just grew like this on its own. That doesn't make me a loose woman. Besides,
Hifumi pouts.
You have quite a curvy body yourself, Ayu.
I know I do, but I don't flaunt it like you. I would never, ever use my body to ensnare a helpless idiot like Hiroki here.
Really? Is that true, Hiroki?
Well, I wonder about that. The second time I met Ayu on a private beach, she was wearing quite the skimpy swimsuit. Yes, I think the pot might be calling the kettle black here. Maybe Ayu sees too much of herself in Hifumi, and that's why she's taking such a Is that why she's taking such an intense dislike to her? These succubi sure have complex relationships. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting in the way of a family feud.
You're so lewd, Hifumi. I can't believe you! You act all sweet and cute and innocent, but you're depraved deep down. Your body is proof of that. I can't stand these ugly, overinflated flesh melons! Why, I should rip them right off your chest! Then we'll see if Hiroki still has any interest in you! Take this, you top-heavy bimbo!
Hey, Ayu, no, that tickles! If you touch me there, then I'm going to...
Hifumi moans, her face flushed.
It feels so good! How could something so wrong feel so right? Yeah!
Stop moaning and stop squirming! You're so shameless!
At this point, Ayu shakes her redder than a piece of boiled octopus. She looks like she's overheating, and I don't think the hot springs are the sole culprit. I think she's starting to reconsider her own plan of attack. But she's come so far. She's determined to see this through to the bitter end. She sure is stubborn. Maybe that stubbornness can be a boon at times. It was probably because of her tenacious attitude that Ayu was able to survive in the cutthroat idol industry to stand upon its apex. Ayu's inability to give up has brought her an incredible amount of success. But I think she's met her match.
Don't think I'll let you off the hook if you moan all that weird stuff into my ear, Hifumi! I know you're just acting! I will let you psych me out! Now lie back and accept what's coming to you!
No, you're so forceful. Oh, you really have grown since we last spoke. I never knew you were so adept at giving women pleasure. How have you been practicing?
Like hell I've been practicing! Stop being so stupid! I'm not trying to make you feel good. Quit moaning in my ear!
But how can I stop myself? Oh, and this feels so incredible. I feel like I'm ascending to heaven. Oh,
Shut up!
my dear, sweet Ayu, did you know that you're blushing?
Like hell I am! I'm not blushing!
Yes, you are. Your whole face is red like a bonfire. I hate to insult you, but as your older sister, I feel I must give you a few words of advice.
That pink blush clashes quite horribly with your orange hair. It isn't very fashionable.
As an idol, you should pay more attention to your appearance.
Now shut up!
Yeah, she's groping me again, and so forcefully too.
Watch out in Hifumi's little disagreement, if you can call it that, play out from a safe distance. I haven't taken a single step into the hot spring yet. I'm still standing on the banks, dry as a bone, just... I'm just standing there, just... Yeah. Just watching that thing go down, I was like, yeah. There's the game. Okay, the water looks incredibly inviting! But the big ring Succubus sisters, not their real sisters, are putting me off! Ah, I sigh. I came all the way to the countryside so I can relax, but this scene is the exact opposite of relaxing! Timing. I don't really want to get embroiled in an argument. Well, I guess you two can call me if you need me. You know where my room is. Have fun, and try not to get too carried away. I sincerely hope Ayu doesn't try to drown Hifumi. That wouldn't kill her, would it? Being a succubus, she's sturdier than most humans. But succubus still need to eat and drink, and I presume, though I have no hard proof, that they also need to breathe. Let's pray this story doesn't turn into a murder mystery. Just, don't do anything I wouldn't do, okay? Don't play too rough. And if one of you does die, I prefer it to happen in a way that doesn't incriminate me. In fact, if anybody asks, I wasn't even here. This isn't my problem. Bye. Okay. Though I am ostensibly whatever the cause of this chaos, Hifumi and Ayu don't bother to look at me. They're far too wrapped up in one another.
Yeah, you stupid boo-boo!
That is a mean thing to say, but if it brings us closer, I care not what you call me. If this is your way of bonding, Ayu, I shall accept it. I'm glad you're opening up to me just a little more.
Stop laughing, you creep! This isn't funny! I'll kill you! I'll seriously kill you!
Sisterly love. I have never known it to be so intense. Your feelings for me have been hurt, Ayu. I will accept them all, no matter how forbidden they may be. Society may look down upon your love, but I never shall.
What are you blabbering about now? I don't love you, you idiot! Why don't you drop dead?
Yeah, given the circumstances, high killing it out of you really is the best course of action. These women are way too much for me to handle. And I ran like the wind. Whew! After extricating myself from Hifumi and Ayu's highly intellectual debate, I returned to my room. But that's all time we got for this one, but thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize if I overloaded the mic and messed it up a couple times. But yes, everybody. Oh, yes, everybody. Look at the room, everybody. Yes, that. Look at that acoustic foam. Thank you, Mom and Pop, for setting it up for me. Thank you so much. Look at it, everybody. Okay. So nice, am I right? So nice indeed, everybody. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's it, everybody. Room tour coming very soon, everybody. Room tour is most definitely on its way now. In just a couple more days. Gotta do a little bit more stuff around here, and it'll be full on ready for the room tour. Let me save real quick. Oh, no, I can save here. Yeah, I'm gonna write. Let's do that. Okay. So yes, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please like below if this and then the games like Play My Talk. Please comment down below as well. If you guys enjoyed and like this more, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. We epically appreciate it, you guys. If you guys sound right from hold on, everybody. I'm sorry, I don't have any water here, so my throat's a little dry. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys actually now, before we get, let's talk about it a little, you know? Okay, Sakura Succubus 2, everybody. Some crazy stuff just went down with Hifumi. Now you just did CGs, 2 CGs, so good up. I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm gonna use. I don't think I can do the thickness zoom in on either one, but yeah, sorry about that. Yes, I'm enjoying the game. The mystery thickens, and yes, in Hifumi, we got a glimpse into a real attitude, a real identity. Will we get more of it next time? Who knows? Find out next time, yes. When will we meet that, Hazel Williams or whatever her name is? Hazel, I think? Yeah. When we find her, maybe next episode. I have no idea. Who's next? More Cosmos? More Marina? Ayu? Or Hifumi? I don't know what's gonna happen next time, but we'll find out next time, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please like below if there's and other games you want to play on Talk, please comment below as well. If you guys haven't already, fam, join the Discord, everybody. Link in the description down below. And if there's any other games like play on, oh no, if you guys, oh no, the outro is gone in my mind. If you guys enjoyed the latest part, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be epically appreciated, guys. And as always, my name is Cherryboy. My goal is to make you guys smile. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Bye. See ya. What's gonna happen next time? Who knows what could possibly happen next time? Will we get a deeper glimpse into HIFUMI's real identity? Will we hang out with the waifu Marina? Because we haven't done that at all since we got the game started. Who knows? Will be more IU, Cosmos, HIFUMI, Marina? Who knows? We'll even throw a curveball and throw Hazel Williams into it? Who knows? Find out what happens next time. Oh, in the SUCCulent game of Sakura Succubus 2! Sakura Succubus 2, everybody! Yeah! Alright, I'm done, I guess.